Right now, 2 people shot in Greensboro are in the hospital.
Greensboro police found the victims just before 9:30 last night on Randleman Road between Mobile and Concord Streets. No word on their condition this morning. Police have not made any arrests or said what may have led up to the shooting. Getting you now to another headline at 6:04. The Stokes County Planning Board rejected a rezoning request for a proposed data center. However, this project does not mean that the project is canceled.
It's called Project Delta. It has generated strong reactions in the community for several months now. A developer wants to build the data center facility on an 1,800-acre site in Walnut Cove near the Dan River and Blues Creek power plant. Residents for and against the project spoke out last night to the planning board before they took a vote.
We're estimating between 250 and 500 full-time on-site jobs. These are good paying jobs, and that means something, especially in this growing digital age. These are real jobs for real people.
They bring in their own crews to build data centers. They bring in their own crews to operate them. Billionaires buy up our farmland, use too many resources, and totally change our communities.
You hear that mixed reaction. The planning board voted 5-2 to deny the developer's rezoning request. The issue now goes to the Stokes County Board of Commissioners for their meeting on August 24th. They could uphold the planning board's decision or approve the project.
Several other counties and cities have rejected data center proposals. Last month, Forsyth County commissioners denied a proposal to build a 130-acre data center in Rural Hall. Davie County, Surrey County, and the city of Mount Airy have all adopted moratoriums on data center development. Davidson, Alamance, and Yadkin counties, along with the city of Greensboro, are considering moratoriums as well. There are meetings on those proposals scheduled over the next 2 weeks. 2 employees with the city of Reidsville have been indicted on forgery charges. The State Bureau of Investigation identified the employees as Haywood Cloud Jr. and Drew Bigelow. Agents say Reidsville police requested their assistance back in March when they started up their investigation. A Rockingham County grand jury indicted Cloud and Bigelow on Monday. No other details were released about this case.
The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says no charges will be filed over hazing allegations involving Reagan High School's football team. According to the school's principal, there was an incident on Tuesday where players began clapping and attempted to remove another player's shirt. The coach supervising the locker room heard elevated noise and immediately stopped the activity. The Winston-Salem Forsyth County School District is still investigating and may take corrective measures.
The time on the clock is 6:06. Staying in Forsyth County, a man is in jail accused of exposing himself to multiple drivers along Louisville-Clemens Road. Listen to this story. The sheriff's office took Benjamin Plyler into custody on Saturday. He was given a $2,500 unsecured bond. Plyler posted that amount and was released from jail. 2 days later, deputies arrested him for exposing himself to drivers again in the same area. Plyler is charged with 3 counts of misdemeanor indecent exposure. He's back in jail, but this time he has no bond.
In South Carolina, 3 suspects are now in custody in connection with the deadly shooting of 17-year-old Jamil Tronfair Jr. He was shot and killed Wednesday morning in Gaffney while trying to get on his school bus. Authorities charged 17-year-old Reginald Barnes and an 18-year-old Kevion Covington with murder. An unnamed 16-year-old has also been arrested in the case. Covington is expected to appear in court today. Barnes was denied bond during a hearing yesterday. And during that hearing, Barnes told the judge he drove the getaway car and it was the 2 other defendants who shot the victim. Prosecutors showed video of the shooting in court. Jamil Tron's family speaking out, saying he was a good kid with a bright future.
You have to be taught right from wrong. And today what we seen, he was taught wrong. He does not have the pillar of strong family like Jotron had that we got to stay on him and push him in the right direction. It's sad to see a young man's life go down the drain for senseless, for nothing, something that all could have been avoided.
Jamil Tron's family plans to host a candlelight vigil tomorrow at the apartment complex where he lived.
Turning now to the Iran war, a new aircraft carrier is reportedly heading towards the Middle East as reports have emerged of mental health and supply issues aboard the ship currently in the region. That's the USS Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln has been at sea for more than 260 days uninterrupted, setting a new record.
Washington correspondent Jackie DeFusco joining us now from our Washington bureau. Jackie, how is the Trump administration responding to these concerns?
The Pentagon is pushing back, with Secretary Pete Hegseth saying that conditions aboard the aircraft carrier supporting the war against Iran have been, quote, completely misrepresented. On social media, U.S. Central Command saying that reports of a spike in suicidal ideations are false, adding, quote, no service members aboard the aircraft carrier have died, and the one sailor who fell overboard August 3rd was quickly and safely recovered. Still, Democrats are demanding answers on reported supply shortages, plumbing issues, and deteriorating mental health, plus the actual goals associated with the continued deployment. Hegseth told reporters yesterday that the military can maintain its blockade on Iranian ports in the Strait of Hormuz indefinitely by rotating ships in and out. Vice President J.D. Vance was asked about the end game of the war on Fox News Channel's The Will Cain Show. Take a listen.
I think this ends with the United States in a stronger position, with Iran not having a nuclear weapon, and with the Strait of Hormuz returned to a place where oil and gas prices are stable for the American people.
In that interview, Vance did not mention one goal that he has emphasized in the past, the strait being open and toll-free for ships as it was before the war. President Trump said earlier this week that the U.S. has what he described as total control over the strait, a claim that Iran disputes. In Washington, I'm Jackie DeFusco, WXII 12 News.
Compared to past summer months, diesel inventory in the U.S. is at its lowest level in 3 decades. It comes as conflict in the Middle East and the Russia-Ukraine war continues to shorten supply. According to AAA, as of yesterday, the average price for a gallon of diesel is $5.40. Wow. 1 month ago, a gallon was about $4.87 a gallon. Diesel is a key factor in the economy, powering freight transportation, farming, and more. The American Trucking Association says that fuel represents roughly a quarter of trucking companies' operating cost.
Well, gas prices are climbing once again after falling for a week. North Carolina's average for a gallon of regular sits at $3.72. That's up 4 cents from yesterday. In the Piedmont Triad, the most expensive gas can be found in Caswell County at $3.80 on average. The most affordable can be found in Rockingham County at $3.63. Coming up.